Yeah, I'm trying to get out of it.
No, I don't think you want to get out
But,
of it.
oh no, when it comes to music, it's what it's always been about. But I almost came to the conclusion that Friday and Saturday night at Wilder is about all I want to do anymore.
Yeah, well, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. You know, we're all getting up there, you know.
Well, not me, but
Well,
but
I shouldn't have said that. I should have knew that was coming back. I should have known that.
well, I've been at the club 38 years, so that speaks for me.
I don't know if you saw the post I had on. I did a 50th class reunion Saturday night at the farm in Delhi for Oak Hills High School. And that was 1966 for them. And I graduated high school in 1966, but I was in a different part of Cincinnati. I didn't live in.
Well, I did too.
Yeah. Yeah, you graduated. Yeah, you're 66, right?
I graduated from high school in 66.
Dang, man, we all graduated in 1966. Well, that's amazing.
I'll tell you what, I forgot to bring, you requested a CD
you.
that you wanted me to bring, and it's a CD I'm real proud of because I had my mom sing with me on a song on the CD, and you wanted to play it today. You know where it's at? Lay it on my table at home because I walked out the door and forgot it.
Run home, get it, come back, we'll be here a while.
I haven't got that much energy either. but anyway, it was a blessing to get my mom to sing. We grew up. She taught me to sing. She taught me to play guitar.
Yeah.
And we would sing a lot of songs together and growing up and stuff. But I had her sing on this. She's 97 years old.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Just amazing.
A blessing, what a blessing. A great person and lives at home in the house where I was born in and still in good shape. It's unbelievable. Her mind is as sharp as it can be. And, you know, I had a lot of support. Growing up, my mom and dad both supported me, you know, took me to places, singing, to contests and everything. And, you know, over the period of time there, make a little money playing music, win a contest or two, and I'd put the money in the bank, at a bank account, savings account, and mine in my mom's name.
Mm-hmm.
And so when after out of high school, and I got a job on the railroad in Covington,
Right.
the home office in Covington, the food inspector's office and stuff. And I worked on the railroad from Silver Grove to Russell, Kentucky, 128-mile run. But when I was getting ready to come down here, I had that bank account, and it was in mine in my mom's name.
Right.
So I sold her the $75 bank check account. She gave me the $75 and put me on a train in Maysville, an early morning train, and I had my suitcase in one hand and my guitar in another, and $75 in my pocket.
Wow.
So I got off the train in Newport early that morning. It was an early morning train. I got off and it was drizzling rain. And I didn't know, I didn't even know, I got off the train in Newport. I didn't know where Covington was, but I had to go to Covington down the 16th and 15th in Madison to get my papers to go qualify on the railroad and head toward Russell, 120-mile run on the train.
Well, you know, there's a few people like yourself, you know, that came from, you know, the I don't want to say poverty, but the lower end of the spectrum. Your mom and dad were hard workers, you know.
Well, yeah, well, my dad ran a grocery store, and
Right.
I kind of grew up in the grocery store, but he also had farms.
Oh, okay.
And we raised a lot of tobacco. My brothers and I raised 12 acres of tobacco every year.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. That's, yeah, well, you know, you know work, you know. I mean, Sue and I know a lady that was born as an only child, grew up out in the Kenwood area, and, you know, just knew how to work. They had a farm.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what they did. You know, 7 days a week was work on a farm. And, you know, you know what it's like to work hard for what you get.
Yeah, my mom worked in the grocery store, and Dad would go out on the farms. And there was an old jukebox in the grocery store, and the railroad guys, there was camp cars, the railroad track was right past where my dad's old grocery store was, and guys would be, during the week, they'd stay in camp cars there while they were working on the line and stuff. In the, they had camp cars there, and at night they'd come down to Dad's store and they'd put nickels in the jukebox just to hear me sing along with it. So,
Yeah.
so that was part of the growing up. And then when I got grown up a little more, I had to work in the grocery store. You know.
Mhm. Well, another person that worked hard all their life until he got to be like 18 years old was Elvis. He came from zero.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
And
quite a story there.
Oh yeah, yeah. And Sun Records, and the rest was history.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but you got guys and you got gals that that's what they want to do. They want to play music, and they want to entertain people. And those of you that were blessed to be able to do that and do it for a period of years, and you've done it 38 years coming up this weekend.
Well, I've been playing music 8 years before that. I worked at other clubs for 8 years before I got the club. So
Well, but I got you, but I'm saying like 38 years at Bobby Mackey's.
Yeah.
When you opened that up in what, 78?
78.
Yeah.
But I started in 1970 with a band.
Yeah, and I forget, what was your first club?
I played at the Apple in Woodlawn,
Right.
nice big club.
Boulevard.
Played at the Chuck Inn in northern Kentucky for a little while.
I don't know where that was. Where was it?
It was out in Highland Heights. They're right close to the Northern Kentucky University, just around the corner there.
Okay.
But I played there for a while, but the Apple for, I think it was 2.5 years or so, and left there and went to the Boulevard for 4.5 years.
Yeah.
And
I remember you out at the Boulevard, and then you went to Julie's.
Went to Julie's for a year and a half, and went from there to northern Kentucky, to the old Latin Quarter.
Yeah.
It was an old rundown gambling joint, been closed up for years, and we just kind of cleaned it up and threw some paint on it.
The rest of it's history.
And ain't done nothing to it since.
Well, I don't know, man. You got the stage looking great, man.
Boy, it does.
I mean, Steve and his crew. I mean,
It looks great.
Yeah, it really does. It really shows up, and
Yeah.
it's a piece of history. I mean,
Oh yeah.
I
I never wanted to change anything about it.
Right.
It's basically, it's still got a lot of the old Latin theme in there, the old Latin Quarter theme left over from the gambling.
Mm-hmm.
But got a lot of good friends and had a lot of help along the way. I haven't done it all by myself, but I've had a lot of help. I got some good friends, of course, Steve Crawford and Dale,
Right.
Bobby Hayes, and
Yeah.
a bunch of us come over there, that hang around there. We're kind of the modern day Rat Pack.
That's a good term. I didn't think about that.
Modern day Rat Pack.
Yeah. Well, you got Bill and Nancy Harkness.
Oh yeah, Bill.
I was with them Saturday night at the Oak Hills 50-year class reunion because
You was?
yeah, Nancy graduated from Oak Hills
Oh my
in
God.
'66.
Is that right?
Yeah, yeah.
Tom DJ'd it.
And I DJ'd that event Saturday night.
Well.
I came out of retirement to do that.
I actually met them in Florida.
Yeah, we had a great evening Saturday night. I mean, I ran into like 3 or 4 people that I know, and like Sue says, I'm like you probably, you can't go anywhere that somebody don't know you. You know.
But I got some more good friends that I've just developed good friendship with through Twitter. Boy, that social media is something, ain't it?
Yeah, it is. It can get you in a little bit of some circumstances, though. I guess depends on how it works. But
Well,
I like Facebook is what I like because I like to be able to.
RJ does too.
Yeah, I know he does.
But I'm a Twitter guy and developed some good friends down there. I call them my Twitter buddies. Scott and Cindy Stennerson down there near Orlando. And of course, they just dodged a whole lot of that big
good
storm
day ever.
come through there.
Good day ever.
Let's say we're right near the edge of it. There's quite a bit of wind and rain and stuff, but they came out all right. But they're listening in. They got the app all tuned in down there.
Oh, good for it. Turn your apps on at WAIF883.org and you can stream us live all around the world, man. If you're anywhere, you can pick us up because don't want to miss today's show and what's coming up this weekend. Bobby, if you would, I know you want to do some songs, but tell us a little bit about what's going to be going on this weekend.